Hello. Thank you for joining me today. Today we're going to be singing a song called Arise, My Soul, Arise. It was written by Charles Wesley. He lived from 1707 to 1788. He was the 18th child of Samuel and Susanna Wesley. And he and his brothers and siblings were all involved in ministry. His father was a minister. And it was interesting. I heard a story one time about his mother, Susanna, who, as I said, had 18 children. So she was a very busy lady. But when she wanted to pray, she would take her apron and put it over her head. And she would bow before the Lord and pray. And the children knew if she had her apron over her head to just step away because she was praying to the Lord. And obviously her prayers worked because she had many children who were involved in ministry. So this song, as I said, is called Arise, My Soul, Arise. Arise, my soul, arise. Shake off your guilty fear. The bleeding sacrifice in my behalf appears. Before the throne my surety stands. Before the throne my surety stands. My name is written on his hands. He ever lives above for me to intercede. His all redeeming love, his precious blood to plead. His blood atoned for all our race, sprinkles now the throne of grace, sprinkles now the throne of grace. 5 bleeding wounds he bears, received on Calvary. They pour effectual prayers, they strongly plead for me. Forgive them, oh forgive, they cry. Forgive them, oh forgive, they cry. Nor let that ransomed sinner die. The Father hears his prayer, his dear anointed one. He cannot turn away the presence of his Son. His Spirit answers to the blood and tells me I am born of God, and tells me I am born of God. My God is reconciled, his pardoning voice I hear. He owns me for his child, I can no longer fear. With confidence I now draw nigh, and Father, Abba, Father, cry. Father, Abba, Father, cry. It's a wonderful blessing that we can come to the Lord as our Abba Father. He is the one who loves us. He's our daddy, and he's there. And, oftentimes growing up, I was raised in a religious system that was not biblical in many ways, but also it always taught that God was this angry, mean, vengeful God, that he was always ready to punish and to just put down. But the loving Father that we serve, if we think about what a loving Father is like, he wants what's best for his children. He encourages them, he strengthens them, he loves them. And I'm so grateful that we do have that loving Father, that Abba Father. I just want to share a little anecdote about this song. Growing up, I knew a bunch of young children in church over the years that grew up as contemporaries of my daughter, who's now 30. And there was this young man who they would sing this song in church, and he and his sisters always thought that the third verse that says 5 bleeding wounds he bears, those are the bleeding wounds that he got on the cross. They always thought it said 5 beady woozy bears. And so that was a big joke between them. They said 5 beady woozy bears. You can have fun in church, right? So it was just a blessing, to see these kids. They love the Lord. They've all grown up to become ministers themselves and to be involved in the ministry of the church. But I just thought that was kind of funny. But anyways, thank you for joining me today. And as again we said, arise, my soul, arise. You can rise and go into the presence of the Lord in prayer. And if you have to put your apron over your head so you're not distracted, that's the way to do it. So I pray that you have a great day. God bless.